Nice.
I have a
That's
16.
baby.
16's fucking holy
A
shit.
16 is really good.
Oh, God.
Both
Now I'm a
gifts.
smug villain. Fuck you.
All right, guys, focus. Orphanage.
All right, as you guys approach the orphanage, you see in the front there's a bunch of children who are out there playing. You probably, by your count, you count like 9 or 10. You know, you see like they're playing with sticks. You see a little ball, things like that. But there, it's like like you see there's a, I guess like a fenced in, like not real like a real fence, but you know, like those like little shitty wooden fences that just like to demark any area, not necessarily keep anyone in or out. They're all playing within there, and there's a a sign that says Alvagate Orphanage. Inquire within.
And then we follow instructions as precisely as possible to bring our inquiries inside.
I think we should start with the kids, but I'll follow
Hell
you.
yeah. You get the real truth. Or the real kid truth.
Did you see your
Mhm.
mommy and daddy die? Can you tell me?
Oh fuck!
Was there a bad man?
I'm on to aliens now, I think. I think that's where I'm landing. I think it's aliens. I think they're being abducted. We should see if there's missing cows. Chris and I will take that one.
All right, fine. I do that. I reach into my pocket and start rubbing 2 gold coins together.
Holy shit, you're literally a PSA for kids.
Wow.
Do any of the orphan urchins peek
No.
their ears at the sound?
They do, and they all say stranger danger.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna go
None
talk
of-
to Liam
none of
about
them
if someone
notice
rubs
you.
a dollar bill together or something. Like, that is a dangerous person, and you should run away very fast.
Mhm.
You do that, and none of them acknowledge you.
Oh,
I use my mace of terror on the children.
Christ!
That's so much better. Oh my god. You never want to feel that again, do you? Tell me what I want to know.
You think you know trauma? Here's trauma.
so
D&D knows trauma.
So I pull the coins out of my hand, or out of my pocket rather, and
Yeah, I'm
Turn them
like, bro,
into-
you can cast fucking magic, and you're like, I'm just gonna use 2 normal coins to get kids' attention while they're playing game.
fine. Using prestidigitation, I fireworks up around, making snappy pop sounds.
Oh yeah, okay. You know what? That's enough. But you hear as the children, they go, "Oh yay!" They all kind of crowd around. They're all like
Poor
clapping,
orphans.
like
They
more, more.
They don't know what good entertainment is.
Yep.
I feel bad for them.
No, I'm thinking of it like the
Kid
first
magic
the Lord of
show?
the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, right? When fucking
Yeah.
Gandalf comes and the fireworks
Yeah.
go off. That's what I'm
Yep.
picturing. You're Gandalf now.
Okay.
Don't ruin it.
The shittiest Gandalf.
I was gonna
If
say shitty
was a
Gandalf,
gentleman
not
bounty hunter. He kind of is. I can see that.
So I was like, children, could we inquire some questions?
Here's one of them say fireworks, fireworks.
Okay, one more fireworks and then one
Fireworks.
question. How's that? And I do like a little I do like a little fireworks dragon chasing, popping around through the sky. It was like a little circle around the kids.
They all go, yay! They're all excited. They're all fucking like hyped up now, going nuts. They're running around in circles and shit.
Okay.
Is
And
there
then
just
I
a
was like,
giant pile of sugar or something over there too? Like these kids have like some attention issues, I think.
all right, children. Now
Yes,
now
we
we like it if you would answer one question for us, and then we can give you some more fireworks. How's that?
A couple of them like scream fireworks, yay!
Give us
Right.
more fireworks, or we're gonna tell them you touched us in our no places.
where the fuck are your parents?
Where? So does anyone know where their parents are?
What the fuck kind of question is that to ask a bunch of orphans? What is wrong with you? Do you have no soul? I thought you were.
Blunt instrument.
I'm a good guy. I'm such a good guy. Like, what the fuck?
Yo, and if you know your parents are
Oh my god, they obviously don't, or they do when they're dead. Like,
they start crying.
yeah, there's only two choices: no, or yes, they died.
No,
Anytime,
well, I mean,
anytime you want
or
to jump in
yes,
here, Pedos.
yes, they
Yes, they ran
abandoned
away.
me.
Yeah, or no, yeah,
Or just be
that's
like,
that's
no,
the
we don't know
no.
where they are.
Yeah, because they ran
But
away from
yes,
me.
and I'm trying to
Oh
prompt a
my
yes
god,
and.
there's just better ways to ask that question to
That is,
children.
you're not getting a yes stand from that. They're going to start bawling. All right, you can ask a different question. I will allow you to ask a different question, but do you know who your parents are? No, they're going to start bawling at that question. Absolutely not.
Why do my kids enjoy your company? I don't get it.
Because this is hilarious. Have you?
Because they don't have to live with them. Yeah.
You, qu-
This is prime entertainment, bro. We should make this
remind
into a
me.
YouTube video.
Can Pritos take over?
No, I don't want. But you can remind me. The orphanage is run by the church, right?
Yes.
Hold on. Wait.
Okay, kids.
I hear that from
Do
Josh.
you
Is
guys
that a
like
yes?
it here?
That's at least a
Is-
better question, though. The answer is probably no.
I mean, you don't
No,
know. It'd
this
be like, we
place
get to
sucks
play all
ass.
day.
No, it sucks ass. I
I
want
don't know how does
I
one
want-
talk to orphans?
I want two daddies, one of which is a giant cat. Can you help
Alright.
me?
All right, I'm back.
I got this, Josh. We're fine.
All right, what I miss?
I use
They're
my
adopting one of the kids.
I use my racial daunting roar, which is just Mace of Terror, but as a kid.
Oh God.
Horrified children. There's one little boy who wants two daddies, one of which is a cat. So
Whenever you regain hit, wait, what the
Oh
fuck?
no, I moved my mouse went to power save
Oh.
mode, so it goes to like from like 1200 psi to like.
I was,
you're
I was
doing
like, what the
something to
fuck are
them.
you doing to these children now?
No, it's just I had to wake the mouse up. It
Did you come up with a better question while I was gone?
power save mode is very aggressive. Do you like it here? I'm talking to like small children, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, a couple of them look at you like it's all right.
Do
The
you
priest
know who
touches
do
me.
you, do you know who's in charge around here? Little
Uh,
child?
Mama Greta
Do you know where we can find Mama Greta?
inside.
Could you show us?
Fireworks.
they just
Fireworks. Peter starts yelling fireworks.
The kids just look at
Yeah,
him like
you
he's
promise-
an idiot, like he
you
can't
promise
figure out where
one-
the inside of the building
yeah.
is.
Also, you promised one question in fireworks, so you better light
Yeah,
up.
you got to pay
So
up.
I instead of using that, I cast minor illusion, and I cast the illusion of a bear hovering over the kids. But just like a bear going like that.
Are you trying to scare them?
It's Ursa Minor. It's only Ursa Minor. It's the constellation bear. That's what he meant.
Is it
No,
like a giant grizzly bear? Like
like a
like
black
what are you
bear.
doing?
just like a black bear, just like.
Is it-
But
is
it
it-
doesn't move or make any noise.
It's just
That's kind of
towering over
weird.
So
them
it's
like
a
this.
shitty firework, is what you're saying. It's not like a firework at all.
I'm just gonna say this scares the kids.
They're orphans. What are they afraid of?
Everything, eh? Everything.
Or they're they're already hardened by like
Loneliness. They're afraid of loneliness.
Fine, I make an illusion of a giant rabbit.
Okay, that's less scary. Yeah, they you hear as
Look
they
at
go,
fire-
oh yay, and they clap.
All right, my new quest is to get these kids some real fucking entertainment because this is some
Mhm.
bullshit that's going on right now. Like a
Let's see.
cantrip and then another cantrip on top of it. At least burn a level 1 spell slot for these kids. My God.
I don't have a level 1 spell slot that would do anything.
All right,
Like
so
shoot a
so
fire,
like,
shoot a fireball into the air or something. Like
I
what
can
the fuck,
flame
man?
strike the
Sure, that
house.
sounds good. Yeah, set a wagon on fire or something. Like they'd love that shit.
all right,
I'm
so
not
so
here to
so
promote
while you are
Wasting time.
juvenile delinquency.
are you trying not to scare these children, it's you see an older woman come out of the orphanage. She goes, can I help you?
Ah, you must be Mama Greta. Yes?
Yes. What are
I
you
I
doing to my children?
I am Dorian, and this is my compatriot, Britos of the Star Shield. I believe is the name of his clan. We're here
I
actually,
forgot
and
about
then I
that. Fuck.
and then I walk
We
on
saw
over
your
like
Tinder profile.
drop and I drop my voice to a much lower register about the missing bits.
Okay.
He goes, come inside.
Thank you.
He brings you inside, takes you down. It opens up to this large like area, and she takes you into a couple hallways into what looks
Is there
like
like
her
is there like
office.
so is like or it's an orphanage, right? So is there like a donation like jar or something like right in the front doorway?
No,
There,
there's a beating room, and then punishment room, and then the loneliness room.
yeah, there's a donation box right when you get in.
So as we're walking in, the 2 coins I was messing around with, I popped them into the donation jar and
Two
just carry
fucking
on walking.
coins, you cheap fuck.
They're gold coins, sir.
Do you know how much
It's
it
or
costs to run an orphanage in the city? The taxes are so high.
they're not aren't
Well,
orphanages
the
nonprofit?
taxes are probably going towards the orphanage, but
I the cost of gruel is so high.
The cost of living for a meager existence in the Forgotten Realms is like 10 copper a day.
yeah, but we
And
don't.
you want a
I'm not
meager
dealing.
existence for these My
To be fair,
God, you said it.
I'm not dealing with copper and silver in this world. It's just all straight gold. I don't want to deal with that shit.
I'm sorry too. Your plan is to provide a meager existence for these children.
They're
You can't even
orphans.
produce a affordable existence. Like they
They're
don't need
orphans. Like they don't
iPhones.
matter. Did you hear this shit? They're orphans. They don't matter.
My God, I can't.
They're an ends to my means right now, and
Oh my god.
They
I
don't
hate
need
all that.
iPhones, but they need like Candyland board games.
Okay,
Like,
so
fuck, man.
under lifestyle expenses, wretched costs nothing per day. Squalid is 1 silver a day. Poor is 2 silver a day. Modest is 1 gold a day. Comfortable is 2 gold a day.
Yeah, but we don't deal with silver and bronze. You have to like bump it all up, right? So
So
poor is 1 gold.
So
so
basically,
then
you
it just
provided 10 wretched existences or whatever for the orphans outside.
well no I
Congratulations.
granted 10 poor existences or 20 squalid existences.
No.
None of those words are good.
One poor squalid because there's no bronze or silver in this world.
hey, Will, you remember when you told them to get more information than we did at our
Yeah.
thing?
So far, not great. They haven't actually talked to a grown up yet, though, to be fair. So
That's true. They still have time.
Yeah. Uh
could have greased the
hey,
wheels by giving her some fucking money.
I gave the orphanage some money.
All right. So she brings
And
you into what looks like her office.
By the way, Pretos notices that Dorian gives 2 gold and he drops 10 gold in there.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Work it. There you go. Now that gets her going, right? Like she's paying attention. She's like, there's some big money going around here.
Damn. What is it? What is it from Skyrim? When you donate, you get like a little charm. What is it? Skyrim.
I'm just saying, these people are hunting for donations, right? If they smell gold, you got them. You got them.
that's a storyline choice I'm not necessarily comfortable with.
Mhm.
Maybe she's a
Pretos just
humanitarian.
wants to produce more, like wants to provide more gold than the church is providing. Therefore, they become his orphans, not the church's
I
orphans.
honestly didn't even realize I had money on me until I was just like looking at my pocket. I'm like, oh my god, where did this come from?
Ah, yes.
I don't
The
deserve
the,
this.
the the gift of charity for your very next persuasion roll, you'll get advantage.
Ooh.
Dang
Yeah,
it! There you go, buddy.
I have 8 gold left. That's for miscellaneous beers, though.
I have 128 gold left.
Why do you have so
You
much
told-
gold? What the fuck?
I have five. I have 5 gold after.
Yeah, why do you have so much gold?
I was gambling in the guard.
Yeah, I
in the
remember
You're
you
bar
supposed to
with-
contribute everything to the stash.
I mean,
He
Every
doesn't
time
do
I
that.
every time I
He
win
doesn't do
gold, I
that.
contributed to the stash.
no one asked.
Yeah. And you said I'm keeping it. That was it was the words were said.
Yeah, we got to roll the tape
All
back
right.
on
All
that
right.
one.
Talk to this lady.
Thank you for meeting with us. We noticed on the community board that there was some concern about not the community board. No,
No, church
what did we
lord.
talk? We spoke to the head of the church, and he seemed very concerned about the increasing decline of parentage in this.
Wow, classy. I think he was mostly concerned with us adopting orphans, by the way. Like that was his primary concern.
Well, I
Not
mean,
so much like the
like
numbers, but just
like
like
when you
Our
run it.
concern is what made them orphans.
Well, like when you run it like animal, we follow
I'll
a
t-
we follow
No, no,
animal
let him
shelters, but
go.
one of the
Yeah,
things
let him
right
go.
now is like you they want to drive adoption, which frees up a slot for someone else to be taken care of, right? So
Mhm.
Yeah.
like you can always keep farming out adoptions, but until you address the source of what's causing the
Yeah, no, you
uh
have to spay and neuter all of the humans in the city. I got you. All right, let me
yeah,
guys say
you got to TNR all the people, and then you can stymie the flow of orphans. Yeah.
let me give some advice. Ready? So pretend you're gonna adopt an orphan and you're potentially gonna adopt more, right? You just need to sweeten the deal a little bit
Mhm.
and then use that as a leverage to get the information you need
But I don't
and then
want
back out
orphans.
completely.
But I
And
can't
then
do that because I'm lawful good, and that is
Christ.
technically against lawful
I'm just trying
goodness.
to help you. You have to convince her that you guys are worth something.
They're
I,
not.
I know they're not. They're not. You're
The thing is,
only
I'm confused. What fucking information are you trying to get from this woman? That's what I want to know.
I want
He
to
doesn't
hear if
know.
she has. I want to hear if she has any heard any rumors on why there's
Yeah, I
going
mean,
to
she
be an
knows stuff.
increased influx.
Yeah, like she's worked
She's
here. Why are there more
she's got an
orphans all of a
irritator.
sudden, right? Like, hey, you used to have 4, now you have 50. Like, what's going on?
I was trying to get to that point in conversation before I was rudely interrupted.
I'm
Anyway,
sorry. I will be quiet now.
thank you for meeting with us, madam. I see you're working hard on the daily with quite so many mouths to feed. I gestured back towards the door from whence we entered. Um, your charge seems to be you seem to be very dedicated with your charge. However, we are concerned on the originating cause of quite so many
Little bastards.
yes
Disappearances of the
so many
parents.
disappearances. Thank you.
Radio system.
Just like that. Just leaning back in a chair, just shouting words.
Because, well,
Ask her
it's
about the orphans.
it's dangerous times out there. That some parents are falling by the wayside, is what it seems like. Sometimes one goes and the other there shortly thereafter. Sometimes it just happens to be that that children
Is
are.
when you say one goes and then the other soon after, are they succumbing to disease? Is one person getting hit with an anvil from the sky, and then a week later the spouse gets hit with another anvil?
Sometimes it's that sickness that can't be cured. Sometimes it's maybe a mugging gone wrong. It's just always something. It's crime in the city is not in the best spot.
And the
And
constabulary has done nothing to address the issues?
I mean they've tried, but there's only so much that can be done.
Have they tried being tougher on crime? Have they tried
Well, I
outsourcing some
heard
of these?
God
I heard
damn,
of
that's so
one man.
smart.
I heard of one man who had his hand chopped off for stealing recently.
No, well, I mean, you probably won't steal again if you only have one hand. You know, think if they can catch you again, you can have no hands.
Has the city ever
Exactly.
stopped to consider why the man is stealing in the first place?
Thank you.
Like,
It's broken windows. It's like syndrome, guys. Like you
Well,
just gotta.
I
My
probably
God,
probably
it's so
because he has to
simple.
pay such high taxes.
But are the taxes not supporting everyone's collective ways of life? I mean,
Well, they're
the
certainly
roads don't repair
supporting. They're
themselves.
certainly helping to support this orphanage, but
What would you say if the church stopped supporting the orphanage?
well, I would hope that we'd make donation. We'd make a lot more donations.
She looks at you glaringly. 2 gold.
Do you have a financial analysis of your month to month earnings and spent earnings versus expenses?
Wow.
Earnings? We don't have earnings. We just have donations.
Well, that's your income. Income versus expenses.
It is declared income, by the way, so donations are declared income. That's fine.
Yeah, we like to look at your books, is what we're getting at, to make sure there's
Also,
nothing going
Are you cooking the book?
Nonprofit is a obsequious term that means nothing because all they do is funnel the profits into the employees, but that's fine. So we'll move
Yep.
on to that.
Yeah, but this is more like a
A charity?
state
This is a
funded
state run.
program.
Yeah, this is I understand. Budget
I'm offended.
shortfalls.
I'm offended as my wife's paycheck comes from a nonprofit.
I'm just saying, if you have excess money in the nonprofit, you just goose the CEO's raise or whatever. So it's the same thing as a business.
Look, the long and short of it is we know that people have been disappearing, and we know that it is increasing the number of children that you've seen in this orphanage, and we want to try and find out if there's a common thread we can pull to unravel the sweater.
I wish that I had information, some sort of common theme or something, but it just seems that tragedy has befallen the city.
Madam Greta, tell them about the vampire. What was that?
Well,
Aside from the children, have you noticed any other strange people about? Maybe a guy with a mirror? Like, have you seen like an increase in just like the general populace
Pull that
becoming
thread.
unhinged?
No.
well, how long ago would you say this strangeness started?
What strangeness? Orphans?
Well, you did mention that the people of the town seems to be falling a tragedy on a fairly regular basis. That can't possibly have always been the case, right?
It's when the
Surely
vampire got here.
been an originating point. You remember when it's really started to turn.
Kind of looks up and she goes, I can't pinpoint any specific time.
Well, thank you. That was
Do I notice any mirrors in her house?
I mean,
I
well,
mean, I feel like
in
if you have a
her
bunch of
office, there is a
Wait,
mirror
wait.
hanging up in the office.
Can I see her reflection in it?
Do you, do you want to non-conspicuously try to move to an angle where you can see her reflection? You want to do it conspicuously? How you want to do this?
I'm just gonna get up and just like, just like I noticed the mirror and I just am like checking my cat mane or whatever.
You
But-
do see her reflection.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Look, Barley gets in my head sometimes. All right.
I can tell.
Um.
Oh, and
I was gonna say
just kind of as an afterthought, it's like, oh, just I just remembered. So I actually met with the local lord briefly yesterday.
Priest
Uh,
Lord.
no, like the guy with the stolen painting with the
Oh,
lieutenant that attacked me. Do you happen to know what his whole deal is? His house
He's
seems
a very
to
generous
be
donor.
really. Uh, Do you know anything else about him? Because I'll be honest, I had kind of a run-in with his house guard, and who seemed very belligerent for kind of no reason.
I'm sure that if he's hiring help, that he's hiring people to make sure that it keeps his funds, well, his, so I could imagine them being on edge. But all I know really is that he donates a decent sum to make sure that the orphanage can afford more than just what we are given by the church.
Hmm.
How do you feel about the father at the church?
He makes sure that we has money. He cares for the orphans. It used to be that we had a lot more coming in compared to the orphans that we had, but with the increased number that we've had in orphans, the money from the church doesn't go as far as it used to. He's tried raising taxes, but that hasn't made people as happy, and there's only so much that can be done. And he's got other things he has to pay for as well.
Man, we have to quash governmental inefficiency. Like, that's a whole nother side quest here, guys.
Hmm.
I feel like I had something else.
You guys have done a good job. I feel like you tapped this mine for whatever it's going to give you.
I was kind of
guess
hoping for just like
I
a
don't think you've
gossipy.
learned anything per se that we didn't know, but you've confirmed a lot of our theories.
Yeah.
Except about vampires or aliens, which is my newest theory.
How do you feel about the rising sentiment among some of the people that the church is taking you away from your livelihood? This desire for a return to normalcy of pre-church times.
I mean, I'm sure that there's a lot of people that don't necessarily agree with the church, but they haven't done wrong by me.
Well, thank you for meeting with us, and
Ask her if her income is taxed.
I will not do that.
How much per child? How much for a
No,
single
her
child?
personal income. She makes money.
you have-
She makes money to work at the orphanage. Like, ask her if her personal income is
Wait,
taxed.
wait, wait.
Have you-
How much for
have
a
you-
child? Is
How-
that a real question?
No, my real question is: are there any children here named Craig?
We have 2 Gregs.
Ah, fuck.
Craig. To be clear, Craig, not Greg.
Greg with a
I
C. We also
I-
have 3 Gregs if you'd like to speak to Greg.
No, Gregs. I would like to see both of the Craigs though.
Well, one of them was outside playing, and the other one's
Oh, was that the one that kept
might be in
yelling
his
stuff?
room.
The other one's masturbating.
Where's the other one?
Probably in his room. Like I
How
could,
how old would say they are? How old is regular Craig? Like fucking 12 or something?
I'd say like 10. He was Liam's age when
Okay.
Liam was
Okay.
10, I think, when we started this.
to
So I
save time, neither of these are the Craig.
But
Because
they
this
are,
would have been another 20
they are-
minutes.
They are a Craig.
They're not.
My
the
goal,
important-
you guys don't know, my goal is to collect all the Craigs of the universe and
Oh,
to make
no.
one
Double your
Craig.
pleasure, double your
I
fun.
want to make
I mean,
one
he could
Craig.
be going by a different name too. So I just need you to line up all the orphans, shortest to tallest or something. I don't know, whatever works.
Find one that's
I'm
an
gonna-
elder god.
I'm gonna use my gift of charity to advantage my perception to see if any of them are real Craig.
I will never forgive
Oh.
Josh for taking Craig away. For no reason, by the way.
I didn't take Craig away. Don't blame me.
How did you not take him away?
It wasn't my decision.
We teleported to this world and he was gone.
Okay. Off the D&D thing. When I took this over, Seth specifically asked that I don't do anything with Craig because he had plans for him. Although as of now, I don't think he plans on ever
Doing
resuming,
anything,
DMing.
yeah. So
However, he
reinsert-
specifically didn't want anything to be done with Craig, and I'm going to respect that.
Oh my
All right,
God.
he's gonna have to give us like the official novelization after.
Yeah, I was
so
gonna
we
say, like,
know what Craig
I
was
know
gonna
Craig
be.
is some kind of elder god, but
Probably Cthulhu. Let's be real.
Yeah.
That sounds like Seth.
yeah, it sounds
He's
like
the,
Seth.
the son of the beast of the plain.
Yeah.
It's just
Remember
Cthulhu.
that
End of the
guy?
story.
Yeah.
No, it's the father of the beast of
Um,
the plane. That's his. Yeah.
Are we? Can we head to the burned out house or
Hovel.
whatever?
Sure.
Yeah, we're done with this lady. Thank you.
Do you guys meet up? Did you guys have a place to meet up? And also,
Uh,
she thanks you for coming. She asks if you're interested in adopting any of the children.
Adopt that kid that
not at
wanted
this
2
But
dads.
thank you.
We have a friend who might be. We'll bring it back later.
Do we meet
How
up
wait,
or
oh,
not?
so wait, how many HP do each of these kids have? And like, if we did this whole gun thing, let's get back on this gun.
Okay,
the
fucking
powered
Anakin.
up gun.
Yeah, I was gonna say power up. Yeah.
I would assume not, because unless we're gonna meet up first, then go to the hovel.
I would say we had to. I don't think we had a plan to meet up.
Yeah.
So, or we're
Okay.
all gonna get back to the bar at the end of the night. I assume.
I guess. I mean, the other thing too is like I don't know if well I guess you guys waited until like 5:30, so theoretically they probably
Yeah,
would
they
have
might
gone
have been
earlier in the
gone, yeah.
morning, so they could have been done. They could have went back to the
So,
bar. I guess could have done
out
anything.
of-
I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. How
out of-
if you want to go for it, but
Out of character, I feel like Josh is going to attack us at the burned out. Like he's encouraging us to regroup, so we regroup. Yeah,
We
we
do.
are.
That's a little metagamey, but I agree.
I just
And I do
he's
all of the buffs.
I
It-
tell Barley there are 2 Craigs at the orphanage, but neither of
Oh,
them were actual Craig, but he might still be out there.
I gotta check that orphanage out. Those kids sound. I mean, they were entertained by his bullshit. I feel like I gotta go talk to them. Yeah, we regroup at the bar, and then I think that we all head over. Do we share what we learned?
Yes.
I don't
Okay,
know. Do you?
right. Yes.
That seems like
Specifically,
that's like a
no.
thing normal people would do. So
Specifically,
yes.
no.
Yes.
You say that, but buddy, the half the things you do are not what normal people would do.
Let me tell you. So we went to the bar, and then we talked to the bartender for about 10 minutes, and then we bought drinks, and they were expensive for the captain and his team or whatever. Then we went and I recap everything. All right, we walked to the burned out house.
All right. While all of you guys are out, can I please have wisdom saving throws with
Oh my God.
disadvantage? It's not a spell. You
Someone,
do not get advantage on this because you only get an advantage on the next persuasion check that you get.
someone fucking
Yeah.
pass this
Sweet.
goddamn check.
Fucking disadvantage is brutal.
I got it.
With disadvantage?
Yep.
Yep.
All right,
I rolled a 19 and a 20.
so
Yeah, I crit
Josh,
failed,
I
so-
I crit failed. So did
Oh.
Ye. What do we know?
None of you know anything.
Sweet.
26.
Oh, wait, hold on. You got what? Two things?
I
19
rolled a
and 20.
19 and a 20, and I got a +7 to my.
Oh, I thought you
Yep.
said the full thing was a 20. Oh.
Oh nope.
Let's not bury the lead. What do the crit fails now?
Nothing.
Okay, nothing.
Nothing. You guys are bad. Okay.
Less than they knew before.
I look at Dorian and go, I feel dizzy. I don't know what's going on.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
F's, while you're out, you guys are walking together and probably like halfway to where you're supposed to go, you kind of hear like that high pitch a high pitched noise, like almost like a single note. It kind of switches pitches. They're all high pitched, but it kind of switches like up and down a little bit.
That I just hear something like that.
You hear something like that, you can kind of hear from the like a directional area, but
Watonitis.
like I don't know, you guys are probably like right here heading to the hovel. You hear this happening like in this direction.
Dog whistle.
Wait, where were we?
Market.
Sorry.
You guys are about the at the market
Yeah,
heading
so I
toward.
hear it over here.
Yep.
Is it like continuing or is it just a quick?
It is continuing.
Do you guys hear that?
No?
I tried, but no.
Well, you need to go in this direction. I think. Hold on one second. Let's try something. Give me a sec. I hate all in a spell slot, but
I always play martial classes. I don't burn anything but wasted attack rolls.
let's just try it on Pretos.
Oh god.
I cast Greater Restoration on Pretos. One effect that charmed or petrified the target, or one curse, including the target's attunement to magic item, any reduction of one of the target's ability scores, or anything affecting their hit point maximum.
I feel great.
I feel
I'll
like
give you.
we're under a charm of some sort, or lullaby, or something is fucking with us.
I'm willing to allow him to make another wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
With disadvantage. No. It's the exact same. Literally the
Holy
exact.
shit!
Hasn't helped.
Nice. Strong.
I just tell
That's
him
incredible, by the way. Can we talk about how incredible it is that you rolled the same exact fucking dice? I would say go to Vegas, but you fucking live there already. Go play a slot machine.
I mean, it's more that we should just stop using D&D Beyond because Wizards doesn't know how to fucking code RNG.
Jesus.
Well, I mean, look at it keeps rolling the same thing through Roll20, so all right.
Problem?
Yeah, I'm telling everybody they need to head in this direction. I'm concerned they can't hear this and something's going on.
Can you describe to me what the something is in more pertinent detail?
A noise.
A noise that won't stop.
Is it more like a ee or like a?
Do I feel any different now that I rolled that wisdom saving throw?
Give me an insight check, and depending on how that rolls, I'm going to pull you down.
Okay.
Oh,
So we're in a Fey realm or something right now, right? We're still at the Brass Dragons camp. We never actually left. So what is actually going on? I don't know enough about D&D stuff.
I don't fucking know what's going on either.
Welcome back.
Hola.
What have you decided?
We are definitely going in that direction. And I just mumble something about Odoron. And
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wait, what?
I thought he died
Odor.
to druids.
no, he wasn't dead. We left him.
Yeah, he died.
Is he recovered? Is he okay?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
All coming back to me now with
if-
that
If
flail
Seth
that we found.
if Seth joins at 10:40, I'm gonna lose my shit. By the way.
Sup, fuckers, you left me.
It would seriously
So-
be the fucking most amazing thing.
Yeah, I'm not waiting. I'm hauling.
You're plowing on.
What's
Okay.
What's
Yep.
funny is he's been waiting for like the last 2 sessions.
Yeah,
and he's
it's
never
for us
passed
to,
any of our
for us
We
to
never
figure it
got
out. He's very patiently sitting.
Anyway, I'm following F's. He seems to be a
Oh.
man on a mission, a lizard on a mission. So
Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta.
Can someone tell me who
Still a
this
man.
person is?
He was with us. He was here. That's what-
Odoron?
Yes.
No, Odoron.
How do you were with? You were here. He was here.
No,
Dorian wasn't here.
Dorian was not.
No, in this city with us. And I
What the fuck
just
are you
keep
talking-
on going.
What? He was in the city.
Hey, remember? I look over at Dorian. Hey, remember that crazy guy with the mirror? I went over at F's.
That's what
Right.
that's who they're talking about.
I shoot F's in the leg to get him to stop moving.
I don't move. I
Some
don't
would
stop
say it's
moving.
aggressive, but
I
Is
think it's a
your
little
friend
aggressive,
always like
yes.
this?
it's fine. Listen, I'm on board. You guys follow me sometimes when I do crazy shit. I'm on board.
Yeah, no, but usually it's Barley, and we're all on
Yeah,
board
no,
with that.
I'm-
So if
I'm
F
on
wants
board,
to go
yeah.
on a trip, like this is just how we roll
I
sometimes.
pull
F's
pull
usually the
both my
responsible.
handguns out and then I follow you through the streets.
We know the gods work in mysterious ways when we're around. So
All right. So, as you guys start walking that way, can I get a perception check from all of you?
oh, can you ever?
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm pretty happy about.
21. Goodbye, gift of charity.
No. It's on a persuasion, not perception.
Okay. Well, then 9.
All right. So Dorian and Barley, to a slightly lesser extent, but you guys notice that towards the area that F's is leading you to, you see a bunch of birds kind of flying away.
Can I
What's
see
a
what
good
kind of
sign?
birds?
Kick punchers here. Kick punchers here, guys. This is a deep cut.
Is,
You might not
is it
follow,
like
but
carrion birds or just like seagulls or like
just like
ravens or pigeons?
local fauna.
can I
Nothing
just say
nothing like
something?
you're like, oh shit.
Will the human, if birds fly away, I don't notice at all. I really don't. Like
The
that's
only
not a
so
thing.
the only reason why necessarily you notice or care is because you have someone in your party who's leading you towards this
Yeah.
area, and
And
while you're
birds are
going towards that
flying.
area, you see these birds flying away. You're like, the fuck?
I mean, it could just be fearful birds. That's not. I'm
True.
not sure that would trigger any kind of like
all
alarm.
birds are
How
cowards.
many?
That's how we
Like,
them into extinction.
maybe quantify the birds. Sometimes that
1
might
million
make.
I
birds.
guess. Yeah, like I do. You see like probably you see like a group of 5 followed by a group of like 10 and then a group of like 7.
Oh, okay,
So
that's of note.
non-distinguishable amount of birds. Like you're like 400 birds took flight. I'd be like, yeah, no,
Well,
I
I
noticed
mean,
that.
Yeah, I'm not sure that. Yeah,
I don't know if I
like
noticed
7.
5 birds. We're irrelevant. We noticed the birds. I rolled the
Yeah.
check. I got a 16. I noticed
the
the
thing
birds.
is, I don't understand because I'm in the city and like I would notice like if like 5 pigeons flew by me at once. I noticed that shit. What the fuck are they going from? And I looked down. There's a
So
homeless man fucking peeing on the sidewalk or something. I'm like, oh, okay, that's
So
probably what it is. He
I
was peeing
live
on him.
in not the city, and 27 turkeys ran through my backyard today, and I did not give 2 shits because they do it every other
But did
day.
you? But you noticed them. I didn't say you gave 2
But
shits,
there
but
are
you noticed
plenty of
them.
days where I don't notice them because they do it every other day.
Yeah.
So
Now, take this a step further. You know that Liam is out back and he has a BB gun, and you see all these turkeys huddling fucking across your backyard. You're probably gonna take notice and be like, I think Liam's doing something.
that's fair. All right,
Yeah, fuck
we
you.
we run,
All right.
we run, we're running. I said we're running. I shoot one of the birds.
Okay, Liam.
No, it's not about the point Josh was making is it's not about the birds, but it's about
I
what's
got you.
making the
What
birds
is causing the
fly.
birds to flee? Yes.
Yep.
All right. Well,
All
we're
right.
going.
So you guys are going, you're following the sound. You see there's people, and people also don't seem to notice the birds or that there's any sort of noise you're kind of going through, and it's fairly crowded. It's nothing. It doesn't seem abnormal other than the birds and the fact that F's is leading you towards this area. And as you guys get towards it, you kind of go down alleyway and alleyway. I assume that F's is first.
Mhm.
After you turn a couple alleyways, I need another wisdom saving throw, please, with disadvantage.
All of
Is that
us.
everybody, right?
No, just
Oh,
you.
just me.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Come on. Fuck.
Yeah.
Good. My mouse disappeared.
Is your USB bus just shitting itself?
No, yeah, it's back now.
Let me see. Yeah. The noise goes away.
Any of the other
Sorry, Seth. You're trapped on the sidelines.
any of the other feelings or anything that I had? Did they disappear too with that? How does that? Do I
You
still
you
believe Odoron was with us?
you no longer believe it. You think that you remember now that he was back, that you guys left him with the druids.
Start shaking my head and go, I don't know.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I know,
Can
burn this
someone
whole
bring me
fucking
up to
city
speed on
down.
what's
Let's.
actually
What
happening?
did you think was happening?
Is there anything special in this alley? Is it just the fucking?
I don't know what I was doing anymore. I mean, that would be the correct thing, Josh, right? Like,
Do you know
I
why
believed
you
one thing.
started running?
You don't remember why you were going there
Yeah,
necessarily.
I have no. I'm like, why am I over here? I don't
Like
know.
you know that like you don't remember why specifically you're going there. You remember that you felt like you needed to be there for some reason, but you don't remember what that specific reason
So
was.
he doesn't remember Odoron. Or
No,
just remember
I-
that Odoron.
No, he now correctly remembers that Odoron was left with the druids.
I mean, we all remember that. So
Yeah, but he
No,
didn't
but
remember that
before-
originally. Now,
I thought he was. That's from passing the wisdom saving throw, by the way.
hmm.
well, sure.
Can we like look around this alley or something like for I don't fucking know anything.
Yeah.
You mentioned alleyways
Odorons.
before. Was this the alleyway where you initially found that mace?
I'm pretty sure
I
that
don't
alley
know.
is
know. We've
way
never
back
been up
down.
here. Yeah,
No.
we've never been up this way.
Mm.
Yeah, you guys are currently up here.
If anyone wants to roll investigation, I'd be happy to give you guidance.
I'd prefer not to, but I will.
Can you tell me a little bit more about this situation?
I can't.
Well, I'm gonna roll my +3 investigation. Oh wait, no, I'm still set to disadvantage. Hold on.
Here, I give you the guidance. Jesus Christ. Take the D4.
So I rolled a. My first roll was a 6 anyway, so it was the lower roll.
Oh.
Wait,
So if you hover over the,
investigation. Yeah, I see 6 plus. Wait, 6 plus 15 plus 5. What?
I don't understand what that means either.
+4 -1.
Yeah, I don't understand why there's like so many multipliers. We're just trying to so like so 16,
you go.
16 plus 4 minus 1. Because I have -1 on intelligence. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. Because I'm proficient in it, but I also have to take 1 point off. That's the calculation.
So 21.
Oh
Uh,
I'm not the 21. I was just trying to see what the thing said. I was going to keep the original 6 that I rolled. So
I guess
so it
what
would be
I
11.
guess what I'm trying to figure out was it a. Oh, I see what you're saying.
I just want to see what I just wanted to hover over the calculation to see like what numbers were actually being like reported. I wasn't going to just re-roll because it was weird. I was going to keep the 6.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, with
It would have been an 11 because it would have been a 9 plus 2, right?
okay.
No.
I mean,
In
with
case
with
that
an
were the case.
11, I mean,
Oh yeah, you're right. It would have been 11. Yeah.
with an 11, you don't notice anything peculiar about this alleyway. I mean, I guess you note that compared to Zynar, there don't seem to be any rats. You don't seem to notice any sort of wildlife or signs of it.
This is a mighty peculiar and just it's complete plainness, but sure.
Doing okay there, S little buddy?
Let's just go to where we were going
Little
before.
buddy.
Do you do you during your fugue state, do you remember anything else? Do you recall any other details?
I don't remember anything.
How tall are you, by the way, Fs?
24 feet.
24. That's not that.
More like 6 feet.
Okay, so little buddy works. Okay, that's
I know, it's just funny.
fine.
Yeah,
Well,
just give me. I don't want to be here anymore. Let's just go to where we were going.
And we do it.
to the
Right.
I'm like so
burned
disappointed. I
house.
feel like there's like this amazing treasure waiting for us, and like we
Well,
didn't
you
pass
roll-
enough disadvantaged rolls to get to the end.
If I know
when
anything
you-
about Will, it's that you guys aren't going to leave the city until you figure that
Never.
out. So
Literally
you're going to
never
get
again.
all the disadvantaged rolls in the world, buddy.
Oh my god.
Eventually
we
you'll
can
get
figure
it.
it out during the new game plus, so it's fine.
True.
Are you sure it's not a spell, though?
Yes.
Fucking cloak. I'm gonna throw it in the trash.
I'm very sure. Anyway, so yeah, you guys make your way over to the burned, I guess the house or the remains of it in the fire.
No one cares about this anymore. Now we're more curious about Odoron and the city.
I will spend 10 minutes in ritual class detect magic.
I sit down and I'm sullen.
How far of an area does detect magic give you?
That's a good question. Let's see.
Like 30 feet.
30 feet, I think.
Oh,
Off the top of my head. I'm relying entirely on memory.
It is Range 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't detect any magic.
All right.
I mean, but
Something tells me you should walk
it's a
over.
persistent sensor state though. So as you move,
Yep.
like your spear of 30.
I will say the entirety of this. I only asked because I was wondering, like, if it
Yeah, I
if
get
it
it.
went
The
like
whole city. Yep.
200 feet, like like
Yep.
150, like 3, like that's it. But
Mm.
yeah, 30 feet, the entirety of this house, the remains of it. There's no magic.
I slap Dorian with another guidance and hope that he can do a better investigation check.
Yeah, he tries it.
Why do you get disadvantage on him?
No, he doesn't have disadvantage in these.
No, I didn't.
Uh,
I rolled a 12. I had a disadvantage initially, but that's that. That was something else.
Damn.
Well-
With the 12 though, you're able to tell that you think that this fire, like you're looking at, the remains, like what's left. You're looking at I don't know the age of, like, you're looking at like the amount of ash and everything else that's there. You think that this fire probably happened close to like 2 to 3 weeks ago.
This fire is ancient. I think whoever was here when it was lit is probably long gone.
I can't even remember why we're here. What
So
burnt?
you were told that there was a fire that happened here like 3 or 4 days ago. Remember the guard had mentioned that.
Well, they thought we were the pyros in
Captain Benz.
question.
Yeah.
Something's going
Didn't
on.
he specifically say that it caused a bunch of orphans or something?
It caused, yeah, because of the fire. There were a couple more orphans that parents died in that fire.
Damn, no wonder those kids like
More
fireworks.
product of the bad luck.
Jesus.
Something's
that seems
something's happening that's like fucking with the way people think about things.
hard to say. I don't know where we're going with this. I obviously I didn't roll high enough to kind of be like, aha.
You know
Anyone else
what?
have any ideas?
I am gonna slap myself with guidance and take my -1 investigation roll. And I critted.
Okay.
Thank you for doing something.
So I mean, we'll say you're able to tell that just from looking at the remains, you can see that there's what looks like a bunch towards the rear of the house. There's a bunch of broken glass bottles that you think was probably a catalyst that was used to start the fire. And you can also see that that area just happens to be more burned out than the rest of the house itself. But just like Dorian, you realize that this is a lot older than than Captain Benz had made it out to be.
I was
Perhaps
older
multiple
and
fires?
Molotov cocktails were used. Are there neighbors' houses we can knock on to try to find out who lived here?
Yeah.
Hell, well,
We
then,
do it.
open your
Yeah,
fucking door.
so you go to the closest neighbor. You knock on the door, and this old I guess older man, probably like in his I don't know, like 50s, come into the door, and he
Wow.
goes,
That's not that
"Oh,
old.
I get older."
Jesus.
I'm
I don't,
41.
Some of us are creeping up there, man.
I don't mean like he's like 70, but he's not like young, right? Like I don't know, like I guess
He is
that wouldn't be middle
middle-aged.
aged either. No,
Middle-aged,
middle
yes.
aged is me,
No,
me and you.
middle-aged is us. No, not
Yeah.
you. Us.
I'm fucking in my 30s or middle aged. You're middle
You're
aged. You're not in your
32. You're
50s.
30s is not
32.
middle age.
Some of
motherfucker.
us are 46, you motherfucker.
My
I
God.
was gonna say,
All right, a man in his
Josh-
fucking 50s.
Josh is 32, so he doesn't
Thank you. I'll
vote.
accept that.
Okay, now we're done.
Chris now feels better.
It kills me because I have more gray hair than all of you. Fuck you guys.
I just shave it all off.
I'm virile.
Very sensitive topic, obviously.
God, my bad.
Virile.
Okay. A guy opens the
anyway,
door and he is in his 25s.
Okay, so he says, well, what can I do you for?
I'm inquiring about your neighbor's house that is burnt here. Can you tell us about who lived there?
Well, yeah. Hard to remember exactly. Well, it was Jake and Jill. Haha. As for you, Will.
Jake and Jill.
I-
Okay.
Easy names.
Which is great. Thank you. This guy is so. I'm gonna shoot
Together
him in
they're
the
Jake
kneecap.
Gyllenhaal.
Like, first of all, who doesn't remember their neighbor's house that burned down and who lived there? Like, I have
when
so
there's
many neighbors whose houses burned down.
when there's
So
something
hard to
on
remember.
affecting people's memories.
Mm,
How long ago did it burn down?
I think like about a month ago.
Interesting. One of the
We were-
guard
we-
captains told us it was a couple of days ago.
I'm sure that they've got a lot going on. They don't remember exactly when things happened.
Were you home when it happened?
To be quite honest, I don't remember exactly when it happened. I don't think I was home because I don't remember panicking with fire.
You weren't part of the bucket brigade.
No, I don't remember putting out any fire.
Jake and Jill, did they have children?
They did. They had two young daughters. I'm pretty sure they're at the orphanage.
Craig and Craig?
What were their names?
make it fucking Craig and Craig, please.
Julie and Brianna.
Julie and Brianna. Okay. And
It's very.
what
those
did
are
they do
very
for
modern
work? Were
names.
they Jake and Jill there? Were they politically motivated? Did they work in the mines?
Oh, this is gonna be a long conversation. You want to come in? I can put on some tea for you.
Sure.
Invite you guys in.
That'd be lovely, thank you.
You see, it's a fairly small place. They got you go in and it's like a common area, and then there's there's two rooms off to the back, and there's a room to the side that and yeah, two rooms out of the back, one to the side. I guess can I get a perception check from you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Is he a murderer or a vampire?
God, I hope so.
Everyone is a vampire or a murderer.
The world is a vampire. Oh
We
shit!
might-
Can I
What
say,
if that's
Chris,
the?
Chris, you are on fire tonight, by the way.
Yeah, what the?
I feel like
All
every
right.
roll is fucking good.
Dorian.
Yes.
So the entire time they've been here, and then when you get inside, right, you see that he's he's alone. You do see hanging up is a I guess I don't know how to describe it, like some sort of I guess hat that you would generally expect a woman to wear, but you haven't seen or heard of any signs of anyone else being in the house.
Pardon, sir. Do you have a companion around? That is a mighty admirable piece of headwear there.
No, I haven't been married in over 20 years.
Then that's fairly odd, don't you think, to keep something like that around? Is it perhaps of sentimental value?
Looks at it and he says, I think it's just one of those things that I just never got rid of. I never really had used to, never needed to, have to take it off the wall, so I just didn't think about it.
What was your wife's name?
Carol.
Do I think he's telling the truth about his like lack of noticing his surroundings like that? Like, or do I think that he's like,
You don't believe he is lying to you in any way, shape, or form.
Zone of truth.
is a bad spell?
So, what did Jake and Jill do for a living?
Kind of sits and he thinks. He goes, I think that they worked on one of the farms. I think Jake did at least. I don't know what Jill did.
OnlyFans. I'm sorry, Only Dungeons.
Yeah, there you go.
were they involved in politics at all?
Oh no. Look around. You see, like his place looks like pretty shitty, and you see
Mhm.
that hers, like the other place, probably was as well. He goes, nah, we don't have the money for those who deal in politics.
They were probably really devout and went to church regularly, right?
I don't know if I remember seeing them there. I know I go fairly often, every Sunday.
Don't remember seeing them there.
No.
Hmm.
Right. So an idea is forming, and I
Okay.
and I turn to a friend. What do you think about the religious affiliations of the other people who have also met unfortunate ends? Is this like a quiet, like religious purge that's happening? And perhaps
He goes, to be quite honest, I couldn't tell you. I don't really know personally all the people who've passed away recently.
so well let's just think in particular for recent Mary, the miners that have that are they for the most part attendees of the church?
I know some of them who went missing did attend the church. I saw them here and there. We had a nice prayer for their wives, and their
Hmm.
wives were there, and a lot of us pitched in and donated.
Okay, never mind then. Or maybe the church is getting rid of the unfavorables,
It's kind of not unfavorables, unfaithfuls. Is
unfaithfuls,
where
yeah.
this is seems to be going.
And then you can raise their
Why?
children to be good members of the
Why?
church
I don't
because
know. Why bother? That's so like small scale though. Like burning out poor people to raise their poor children as poor devouts. Like
hmm,
that's Will speaking, but that's
Mhm.
a shitty plan. That's too like that's like
That's
5 generations of planning.
it's
Just
just
like
part
pointless.
of the plan. It's
It's
not
just
the whole plan.
it's just pointless. I don't know. Like there's quicker ways to get what you want.
Unless you gotta feed him to a brass dragon.
Or a vampire.
Mm.
Or the Black Dragon. Ooh.
would
We
the
all
black
forgot
dragons
about the
like?
Black Dragon. We heard that it was too far away to matter. So.
No. I mean, I stand by that, but I just wanted to bring that back since you were very adamant that everyone here should know about the Black Dragon.
What do black dragons like to eat? I don't even know. Children, orphans.
All right, I think we've.
What like so? There's
I
got to
think
be like
we've.
a prevailing reason for harnessing the power of
So
orphans, right?
what? So I would say that we're done here, but
That's what I was getting at.
what do we have? I feel like we've exhausted our leads. I mean, I'm
Mm.
cool to approach the church leader to force a tete-a-tete. That's my next plan, but that is an end game plan because if it goes
Yeah,
poorly,
it's
I'm going to execute the church lord, and
it's either that or we go find a missing painting, but leave Dorian behind.
then.
I mean, there's still the crazy guy too. He did
We gotta
Yeah,
technically
find.
we should
have the note on the board.
we
We
should probably
could.
talk to the crazy guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
There's
know
also
that
the
I
man
would
with a
like.
mirror.
That's a crazy guy.
That is the crazy
Oh,
guy. I think
we don't
anyway.
know
He's
that for sure.
I feel well like the note on the board literally said something about keeping your mirror. I actually have it written down. If you know, you know. Plug your ears. Grab your mirrors. It's not safe.
Okay, so yeah,
So the fact that he
probably the
had a
crazy guy.
hand
Yeah.
mirror, yeah.
Josh, did the
Josh.
community board notices have names on them or no?
Some of them did. The scribbles of the crazy man did not.
Yeah.
Josh.
Yeah.
Can I use my leatherworking skills to sit and fashion earplugs for everybody?
I'm going to say no because I don't think leather would
Yes,
necessarily
and
make the
yes,
best earplugs.
Well, I mean, I can stuff the leather with cotton or wool.
Earmuffs.
would make
So that's
any
the leather's the casing, but the interior is pretty common stuff to find around.
Okay.
I'm looking it
I
up.
can give that to you.
There's a lot of leather earbuds. Like that's a thing that exists. So
Right, earbuds, not.
Yeah. No, I
okay.
know,
I
but
mean,
yeah,
same, literally the same principle.
yeah.
What?
No, the leather's to like
I
yeah.
mean,
It's just
earbuds
it's just
can
a
replicate
casing.
your
It
plugs based
was
on the NRR rating.
that doesn't exist in D&D. So I'm gonna make
I'm
the
just
casing.
saying.
I'm willing, but I'm willing to say yes. I want to give one more lead before getting to that though. Chris Romani, you saw that the crazy guy was going in this direction. You are currently in this direction. You are currently talking with a guy who might know of this crazy
Crazy
man.
guy.
Would I draw that conclusion though? Is the question.
Yeah, good question. Don't metagame. Don't let Josh drive the story.
I mean, listen, you certainly don't have to, but
I would really
Yeah.
appreciate it if you did.
I mean, I just don't know. Like, I mean, we saw the guy, we saw a thing, and I just kind of like.
Also, didn't we
I
already
don't
bring
think
up
I
the
would draw
crazy
a
guy
conclusion.
to this guy? I feel like
No, we did.
Yay
No, we
already
didn't.
said it. No?
No.
Maybe it was just not taken in that regard. I don't know.
wait, did you say something about it, crazy man?
I said flamboyantly dressed individuals, but I didn't really talk about mirror again. State him as the crazy guy with the fucking
When you say
mirror.
flamboyantly dressed, I'm thinking like super fancy, and I'm thinking like either like
Yep.
like very well like off people or possibly like some high up politicians. Flamboyant doesn't necessarily mean hobo.
I mean,
Yeah, that's tough.
okay,
Mhm.
all right.
Did you tell us about the crazy person? Did that come up in
Right?
this?
We said we exchanged all the information.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
was question though?
Yeah, I think we would have.
They were going to the orphanage. Did the
Mhm.
I would have mentioned it.
randoms that they saw
I would
along
have
the way?
mentioned
so
it because I would have
Okay.
mentioned it because I would have remembered from the board that there was a crazy dude with a mirror, and then
Gotcha.
that probably would have been the guy. But like,
Okay.
we'd all kind of decided we weren't gonna, whether passively or not, gonna deal with that
Yeah.
specific issue.
Gotcha.
So
Okay. I just make sure that
yeah, I
we,
would have brought it up.
because
Yeah.
again, it's you. You were going to the orphanage, not like here's all the flowers I saw on the way, and here's all the signs I saw on the way. Here's all the random strangers I saw on the way. Okay. Okay. I think we don't talk about it. So we are out of leads.
Back to the Padre then, I guess, right?
All right.
No, I'm making earplugs first.
Oh, you're doing it right there. You're not going back to the bar
I
first.
figured we were gonna go
Uh,
back to the.
Oh,
I mean,
well, he
if
said no. He said Padre, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to the Padre.
Oh no, I think we're going to bed. It's like 11
I mean,
p.m.
here's
or
the
whatever.
deal.
Yeah.
If we're heading back, and we've talked about like how we have like no new leads, I probably would bring up Mr. McCrazy guy and been like, he was going this way. It's like the one thing on the board we didn't do. Like, do we think
Mhm.
that there's any opportunity for something there?
I don't understand.
Especially given that
Did you guys
like
try to talk to him?
Oh,
yeah, he didn't
yeah.
respond to us, but like there's
Yep.
also this weird thing where like
Did you
people
grab
aren't
him
thinking
around the
right.
shoulder and corral him in to talk to you? Did you
No,
trip him?
We did this thing with a gust of wind and like yelling at him, and it
Oh
didn't
my
really
god.
work.
Okay, yeah, no, we should go talk to him.
Yeah, that's
I mean, I think it's generally poor form to just start handling a stranger on the street.
No, they mostly enjoy it.
if the stranger is deaf and can't hear you, I suggest we write something down and show it to him rather than use your speech. If anybody has a telepathic means, that's great too.
Also, I
I have
find that
parchment.
shooting them in the leg gets them to
Mhm.
pay attention to you. But
It
that's just
does,
me.
but it also wounds them.
Mhm.
Yeah,
All right, we're going hunting. We're taking over a hunt. It's fine.
I think
I mean,
generally shooting people you want to question and need their good graces to answer your questions is probably a poor.
You
we also
failed to get
technically
information from a level 0 guard, so I'm not sure that I consider your opinion valid.
We
Gosh,
also
I go-
technically never talked to Dave from City Hall about the miners, for whatever that's worth.
It was Dave from City Hall.
He's the one who posted the board about the missing
Oh my
miners,
God.
who no one else seems to
Jesus.
know about.
Yeah.
Josh,
So
since
those
I
are our
don't
two
have
options.
parchment and nobody
Thank
wants
God
to
Chris
listen to
takes
me,
notes.
I walk over to the burnt out hovel. Can I find charcoal and possibly like a piece of wood to use as like a board to
Come
write
on,
on
we
with
didn't not
charcoal?
listen to you. We're just not in front of
I
him.
mean, I have parchment.
You said that.
I have a Sharpie. It's on my character sheet.
I
Then
mean,
give me
I-
give
I
give
give
me
you
your
I give you
parchment.
I give you my Sharpie.
Thank you. Um,
I hand you a piece of parchment. This is the really good stuff.
I write stop exclamation point on it and need to talk. No, you can't hear.
Okay.
Now let's go find the guy.
Can I just point out too, there is no earplugs on Earth that prevent you from hearing people who are talking nearby. I'm just gonna throw that
We're not on Earth. Let's go.
on. Fair enough.
Hey,
I mean, even
touche.
in our like 34, it's like earplugs on top of your like headphones. It's
I
fine.
mean, the guy could have gouged out his fucking eardrums.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
true. Yeah, he could have cut his ears off. That's fine. Yeah, like
So we
I
start
mean, do we have to
searching.
roll hunt?
I mean, I guess I would. How are you searching? What are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, we would have
Are you
told you guys we saw him in the market. He was heading kind of in the
Oh,
direction.
yeah,
like
you're
are
talking-
you knocking on like it's
Yeah,
No,
currently
no,
like
no, no.
probably
So
like 10,
Pretos
11.
is actually talking to the old man. He rolled it back that he would mention it.
Oh.
I don't know that I would have mentioned it there. I think that at the point where we had decided we had exhausted our leads, I don't know that I would have done it. Like I think we would have
Yeah.
been on the street by
On
the
the
time
street,
that I'm
right.
like.
So I'm taking over then. I'm gonna find a passerby.
It's the crazy guy.
All right. So yeah, there's people nearby.
Give me one. I pull one out of the ether.
All right. So I mean, you see there's two people who are walking by you.
Sure, I grab them both. Hail
Okay.
and well met. We're looking for a man who lives in this area. He's got a mirror on his belt, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hard of hearing,
inside.
possibly.
Inside his
Inside
robe.
his duster.
They
He's a
look
little
at
he's a
you
little unusually
confused.
dressed. I feel like these are not confusing statements. These are straightforward statements. He's got a duster with a mirror and maybe hard of hearing. He's noticeable enough that two people who walk through the streets noticed him. So he is noticeable enough that random other people may notice him. I'm pulling into Will a little bit, but I feel like
can you
he
use
is-
a better there's a guy who has a mirror on his belt that you wouldn't be able to see unless a gust of wind came up.
Yeah,
Like,
it just
brother.
have you seen any weirdos around? Let's start with that. Any
Well,
weirdos in this neighborhood? Let's talk
well,
about all of
We're
them.
right here.
you seem pretty weird.
Yeah, I'm not
first
from this
of all.
neighborhood, so it's fine. So let's move on to the next one. And let's talk about none of the people that are with me. Yeah, I have a giant cat and a lizard and a guy who pretends to be a human, but he's not. And let's not talk about any of those guys. Are there other weirdos that live in this neighborhood?
I really just want to have them be like, yeah, we don't live here, but
I would just go find the next person.
no,
You're passing the buck.
well, one of the people says, oh, well, there's old Larry.
Tell me about him. That sounds convenient. Yeah. Is he
Old
hard? Is he hard of hearing?
Well, he certainly doesn't react to anyone saying anything to him. He seems to have a lot of things on his head.
Does that match up with what you guys saw? Does he have things in his head?
He had like these earmuff thingies I described.
Okay. I just want to clarify. So this guy had earmuffs on his head, and you guys shouted at him and then let him go. I give
mean-
Going to
I
the
give my
orphanage.
party a look. I'm just like,
Listen, I
Nope,
did not want to be
nothing,
rude.
nothing. Nope, no comments. It's fine.
There
You
was no
shouted at
quest
someone.
marker. There was no quest marker. There was nothing leading us towards him.
All
He's
right,
just our guy.
that sounds like maybe it's our guy. Like, any other distinguishing features? Does he wear a duster? Has he ever talked about mirrors? Has he talked about vampires?
He doesn't talk
He's not
to
about
anybody
anything.
about
Yeah, no,
anything.
that's fair. That makes sense. That follows. Yeah.
He kind of hobbles down. He's got a large cloak, and it looks
Okay.
pretty. Yeah.
Where can I find old Larry?
They describe, I guess, a house that's a little
Sure.
off to the
Irrelevant.
side. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
We go there.
Okay. You guys go up
I
to.
thank them. No, I thank them. I spend 2 minutes graciously thanking their contribution to this party.
They
It's
say,
important.
they say, good luck with old Larry.
Thank
I have
you.
a lot of charisma in my guns, and I can generally get people to talk when I want them to.
All right. So, old Larry is nearby-ish. He's actually outside of town, but in order to get out, he walks up this way. He goes around. It's whatever. You guys have to
Hold on,
leave town
where
to
does he
go to
go?
old Larry. He's
So,
basically he's like right out of like
you. Oh, okay.
like
So
right out here.
there's a door here. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All
You
right.
leave now to go.
Can we? What time is it, by the way? Can we talk about?
Probably like 11.
I was gonna say we're in the middle of the night. Yeah. All right.
This is something better dealt with in the morning,
I knock on the door.
or not.
Hey, you guys leave town, right? Guards kind of nod at you.
Yeah.
Um,
I know from the bar. We nod.
Hey, where I'm going.
you went to the wrong bar for these guards. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, newbies. Oh, what's up, newbies?
So yeah, you guys go. You see there's this like really what could probably be better described as a shack on the outskirts of town. You see like there's like you see hitch to a post is like as a pony, and you see some feed and stuff like you see a feed, you see like the bare minimum of a farm. Like there's like a guy like a hipster in Brooklyn's like growing stuff on a balcony, like that kind of
Yeah.
shit.
He's busy.
Few
He's
tomato
got
plants
other
and,
interests. Yeah.
So it's all
Yeah.
raised
How much
beds.
of weed does he have in this farm?
No weed.
No. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
I know. Shocks me too.
I literally knock on his door. I don't care.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Yeah, I feel like he's super paranoid. We may need to like.
I feel like you might not be able to hear your knock.
Yeah.
So when you
Must.
get to the door, there is a what looks like a little friggin' rope, like with the handle.
Like
Okay. Well, then obviously I would have pulled the goddamn rope, Josh.
Well, you didn't let me get to that. Anyway,
I pulled the rope.
all right.
Twice.
So you pull the rope, and you feel like as you pull the rope, like it comes out a little far, but like and then it gets to the end and it tugs, and you wait a little bit, and then you go and you do it again, and as the rope is going back, the door opens up, and you see what looks like a 60-ish year old man, with still has earmuffs on, but he's no longer wearing a cloak.
I look
piece of
at
paper.
I look at Pritos and Durian.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay, do we want to verify with Josh? Is it actually him?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, no.
I look at F's.
Show the guy the note.
He looks at it and looks at you guys, and he nods and he beckons you inside.
We enter.
I
I
really
enter.
want to knock his earmuffs off.
No. Nope. No. Nope.
Well, that was easy.
The only
what?
sane person in the town because of the earmuffs.
I pull the pad from F's and I write "Hail and Wilmette" and I hold it up.
He writes on a piece of parchment that he has on the table, and he asks, "Did you hear any did you hear any singing?"
How do I answer that question?
We did hear singing one. One of us heard something one night.
I
Didn't
did.
we?
I thought F just heard singing. Yeah.
Yeah, but am I allowed? Do I remember that I heard singing? That's what I'm
You
asking
yeah,
Josh.
yeah,
Can
you
I?
remember hearing singing.
Okay, so yes, I answered the question.
Okay, and then he asks when.
A few hours ago.
You see, he's kind of considers, and with that, he takes off his earmuffs, and he kind of like shudders when he does that. And you see, as the earmuffs come off and out, you see like these like friggin' like wax and like cotton and shit, like wax, yeah, wax, cotton, and like parchment are like coming out of it, like as if it's coming out of his ears.
You have a lot of earwax. You should clean your ears more often. Ear health is
You
very
see, you see,
important. I have a
he
pamphlet.
he looks around and he goes, "Oh, thank God."
So was
you
his
seem to
ability
dread.
to speak tied to his ability to hear?
Well, no, he didn't understand. He didn't hear them talking to him. He was just walking.
No, we put up
No, no,
signs
just now.
though.
He could have
He could have
spoken
talked.
the
Yeah,
I
entire
he
guess
could
he
have
could
time.
have
spoken
spoke.
to us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know.
I can take the lead, but if someone else wants to jump in.
So
what is up with the singing? I know something is up, and I know I should be protecting my ears.
There's a beast.
what kind of beast?
I don't know. It's got heads and it's pale and it eats. And he looks like visibly shaken and frightened.
I
It
look.
eats.
Is it pale like Dory in here?
I
It
show him my wrist.
eats people,
Young people, old people,
all
does it eat them?
people.
And I hand him a piece of parchment. Would you mind drawing what you think this beast looks like?
And he draws what looks like
With
a whole
crayon.
like think of a whole bunch of think of a nest of snakes with like creepy ass fucking faces.
Okay.
So Barley is technically 3 levels of
Monster.
Blood Hunter. Yeah. Can I roll to figure out what this Medusa ass Hydra is? I mean, I have features that do this.
So my Professor Orb is also passive
Yeah.
sentient, passively
I'm a
listening.
Blood Hunter 3. I feel like I should get some benefit to that. I spend some time. I know
You
about
can
demons and fae and bad things.
I can do
and they go
Fae,
bump in
Fiends,
the night.
Celestials, and Dragons.
if you guys want to roll for something that you know about and see if it's the thing, or if you have some sort of general feature, Will, that lets you determine what the identity of a creature might be based off a description.
Would you say that I'm hunting this creature? I mean, we
So,
tracked this old
a
man all the way to his farm.
Let me
At
just
this
get-
point, no, not hunting.
I know nothing then. That's fine. Like I'm sitting passively until we're on the hunt, and then I will engage.
And yeah, Dorian, you don't know anything about this creature.
What is the
Wait.
singing? Why the earmuffs?
With the singing, you forget it's there, and when you see it, you forget it's there. And then he
Yeah.
holds up a mirror.
Mm-hmm. What's the mirror do?
It doesn't work when you use the mirror. Like basilisk, but doesn't make you frozen.
Ah, interesting. Can I do a nature roll on monsters that have a petrifying gaze?
I think it's
That won't help you.
it doesn't have a petrifying gaze. It's the opposite of that.
It makes you forget.
Yeah.
Is what he
Okay.
said.
Oh. okay.
Technically, being petrified would make you forget a lot of things.
Yeah.
Do you know, like, just because you're
Like how to hold your
do you
bowels
know?
back.
Do you know and remember everything? Let's talk about how fucking shitty that is.
Wait, do you know? Wait, say that again.
Ambient vision?
No. What did you just ask? Will? Do you know and remember everything?
No, I'm saying as a stone creature. I'm saying. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
That was a joke. Yeah. Um, I have little to no tolerance for this guy, so I'm getting. You can see me getting antsy.
Wow.
I'm getting antsy. I'm sorry.
Well,
Like,
first off, what you know what we didn't do? What is your name, sir?
We know his name, Old Larry.
Oh, that's right. It is old Larry.
Lawrence Hill.
Yeah. See, not old Larry. Um,
Wait, what was that?
Lawrence Hill. Lawrence, do you think you and I could? Do you have enough stuff to make more of these contraptions you're wearing to block out the song?
I had to hunt down a mage to help. It deafens everything.
We need a mage. Rodoc.
I was gonna say,
Rodoc. Oh,
aren't you two magic users? I don't understand. Like, I look accusingly at F Centurion.
fucking druid, man.
I just magic. Magic is magic.
Magic is not magic. Magic is
Magic
very
is might. Yeah, I know.
Nobody told you to explain. No mansplaining.
Magic is just a tool. Sometimes you need a hammer, sometimes you need a knife.
It seems like you
I have
never have
some-
the tool that's needed.
You know
I'm
who
just
else
gonna
is
throw
a
that out
tool?
there.
What mage helped you make these?
Do me a favor. I got one thing. Can I get a perception check from whoever the fuck wants to do it?
Yeah, I got.
I feel like it's
Always.
Chris. Yeah.
25.
20.
Okay. You guys notice there's scribblings and scrawlings all over this place. Like there's just notes that say, right, the beast you put on headphones. Don't forget the beast. They didn't go missing. They've been eaten. Like there's just scrawled everywhere, like as if he's obsessed. Like it is, and it's the
Alright,
same handwriting you remember
Like-
from the notice board. It is like obsessive. Like you remember the movie Signs? There was like fucking water fucking things everywhere. It's like that obsessive.
No, you know what I remember. I lean over to Epps and I whisper like, "Man, it's good Rodoc isn't here. He would have just shot this guy in the back of the head." Am I right?
Yeah.
I should ask him about it later.
Yeah, I'm gonna let F's continue the conversation. Can I super investigate the gibberish? I feel like I'm aligned with gibberish. Like maybe I can
Mm.
figure
Yeah,
out
I
what.
mean, go for it.
No, I get, but I also get it too. If this thing makes you forget constantly, he's leaving himself the constant reminder
It's
that.
like Memento, but crazier.
Yeah. All right, so
Carl, you just think he's
I
fucking
know,
insane.
I know nothing. Yeah.
You think he's insane. You think
This
that this
is
man
a
is
fucking waste of
false lead.
time. It's a waste of time. I don't. First of all, I don't think anything's a false lead.
Okay,
so-
you think he's a waste of time. Fine.
This is a
Where's
giant
the-
waste of time, guys.
where's the mage that helped you create these?
I went to Stern. It ate my wife.
Damn it. We got time to go to Staring and come back to kill us.
I tried first telling people, and they made fun of me, and then they forgot.
Mm-hmm.
It'll happen to you too. You're going to forget.
How
someone-
long does
Can someone take notes on that parchment to remind ourselves not to forget?
I
How
jot
far-
down notes?
I look at
How
Britos.
far would you say that this? Yeah, I also remember everything. How far would you say that this beast's influence extends? Like, is there like, let's say, a 600-foot threshold where you notice that people remember stuff normally?
Once you forget, you forget.
That's not an
Doesn't come
answer to this
back.
question. That's not an
We're
answer
talking
to this
about
question.
science.
If you hear
math.
it, if you see it, that's it.
How long do you hear it though? How far do you hear it?
Until it stops singing.
How far?
I
You're not
don't
paying
know.
attention.
I don't know how far.
You're the worst crazy person. I've met so many crazy people. You're the worst one. You've done no research. You've done no legwork.
I think
I
we should
try not to
leave-
hear it. I have the air muffs.
No, that's a obfuscation. Like you have to do some research. Help us.
I
We
I
wanted
think
some.
we should
Okay.
leave these people to their fate. How about
Where do you think the beast is?
Under the ground.
Beast, quote unquote.
Onto the
think
ground, like the
under
mines?
the ground, into the mines.
Oh, I knew we had to go to the fucking mines. We could have skipped all this and just gone to the mines after the first lead.
Yeah.
But we have to have mirror. Do you have more mirrors? Do you have more mirrors? Maybe not the earmuffs. Those are magical. But what about mirrors? Is the mirror magical or just a regular mirror?
A regular mirror.
Does he have more? I assume that he wouldn't trust just having one, because what if it broke?
He's got
He
100
does
mirrors.
have more mirrors. He gives you all a hand mirror.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
There you go.
Hmm.
Someone wait.
Okay,
Oh
so
no, cleric, warlock.
here's what we're gonna do.
Fighter,
Alright.
fighter.
We
Yeah.
have the mirror.
Um,
We can never walk forward anymore. But we also just tape a little sticky note at the top of the mirror that says, "Don't forget about the beast. That's gonna make you forget." And so then it's foolproof.
I take out my iPhone
Man.
and I record this conversation.
Wait. Okay. We have a cleric
Technically, druid.
and a druid. Neither of you two know deafness.
No. Why would I take that spell?
Because it specifically is good right now.
What
Is your
level
class one of
spell?
those-
What level spell is that?
Blindness, deafness is level 2. It's blindness/deafness.
Yeah.
I'm a fighter 5, artificer 2, blood hunter 3, ranger 1. Do I know it?
Maybe. What ranger spells do you have access
No.
to? No, what ranger spells do you have
I
access
guess you have
to?
to be Death of Domain for
Hmm.
what is that, cleric?
I'm,
No,
Circle
I'm,
of
I'm a
Spores?
bard
Blindness,
next,
deafness
so
is
maybe
the,
bards
is
know.
the
Oh, you know what? I don't have access to it at all.
It looks like Circle of Spores druid gets it, and that's it.
No, I can't probably do right. Bard, cleric, sorcerer, wizard, death domain specifically, circle spore
But
specifically.
I'm only a level 1 cleric, so I don't get access
That
to.
doesn't matter.
Yep.
All right, let's go outside of the town and just grind some fucking, I don't know, wildebeests or wolves or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
is
just
out
go
there.
kill some boars. You have to kill, what's the number from
So
fucking
it's
South Park?
okay. So hold on, can we recap real quick? So this guy is level whatever. Fuck show. Like, who cares? We don't need ear protection or eye protection or whatever touch protection, like oven mitts. Like, just go fuck this shit up. Like, this guy sucks. We're not like him.
Not sure that
No,
would.
we're not
How would
like
we
him.
know-
Fuck him.
How would we know if we haven't already encountered the beast a bunch of times and just forgot about it?
Because
Every single
we're.
time.
Who cares? If so, it left us alive. It's a bitch. Let's move on. Yeah. I don't know. I think we listen. Approach
To
it
the
head
mines,
on.
then?
Approach it head on. If it spits us out, then we'll know something happened.
All right, to the mines.
Yeah, I waste
Are we gonna
time with this
Are we gonna
fucking.
rest? Are we gonna rest first when we go in the mines in the
Yes.
daytime, not the nighttime?
Yeah, we'll rest. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
we're not like this asshole. And I point out whatever the fuck his name is, Larry.
Lawrence.
That seems not
Lawrence.
necessarily rude, but okay.
Yeah. No, I think he's lying. So
Um,
I'm
I asked
continuing that.
I
I'm
asked
continuing that
Lawrence.
RP through this.
I asked
And I
Lawrence
appreciate you.
if I make non-magical ear plugs. Would that work? Maybe, kinda, sorta.
It helps, but it's not foolproof.
I'll take the helps. Okay.
You guys
Before I
want
go to bed.
you guys want Lawrence to come with us? I'll take him with us.
Does he look like a kind of like level 20 warlock?
Yeah, I
or
was gonna
something?
say it must.
No.
Yeah, he's coming with us unless someone tells me otherwise.
God is telling you he's not going with you.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right.
I'm
So
gonna
then,
force a conclusion to that argument then. So
He
says to
come
he
with
better
us,
be a
and then
level 20 whatever the fuck he is.
in the morning,
if we're gonna
Larry has
rest,
passed
before
away
we rest,
peacefully.
I'd like to go back to my original making earplugs plan.
Okay.
Go for it.
We go
I
rest.
support it.
I do the thing.
All right. You
Alright.
guys rest.
If
Hold
no,
on.
hold on. I have things to do if we rest, by the way.
We have things to do before you get to the back to the
Yeah.
tavern to
We have
rest.
12 minutes. I have time. All right.
Go.
So yeah, you guys, you go back to the gate, right? You know the guard nods at you guys. She recognizes you guys from you left because let's be real, there's primarily humans here, and you're the only party of well more than just human. And on the way back, I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw from all of you at disadvantage.
But we know about him now, so we have an advantage, right? That's the
No.
thing. I don't know that I agree.
6. Yes, I'm so good at this.
Why is my thing not working anymore? Oh, there we go.
Proficient and wisdom saving throws. Also rolls like ass.
17. That might work. It's probably a fucking 18, as it always fucking is.
Well, the three of you have forgotten. I hope you guys wrote stuff down.
We did.
What
Told
did
him
you
to
write down specifically?
Dorian, what did you write down specifically?
Monster makes us forget memories. Don't look at it. Use mirror. No.
But
Not
but
good
does
enough.
but does Evs remember he has to make earplugs?
No.
Seriously? Fucking thing's annoying.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, you still want to make them. You don't know why you want to make them. You don't know why you want to wear them, but you still want to make the earplugs. You just don't know why anymore. That's it.
Okay. Do I like remember my conversation with the other old man, not Lawrence? Because
You remember?
that's where I started getting the idea for this.
You remember the conversation. You remember speaking with Lawrence. You don't remember the specifics of it. You don't remember talking about a beast. But you remember speaking with him. With the other guy, you remember talking with him. Why did you think about earplugs with the other guy?
It was the muff. Just like a couple different things clicked together.
Yeah, he heard the
Oh,
sound.
and the board too. The board message about plug your ears, grab your mirrors.
Yeah, he heard the sound, and that was the point where we kind of put two and two together, where like people's memories were clearly like not aligning correctly.
Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. So yeah, you guys don't remember there's a beast, I guess, other than whatever writings there are, but you're not necessarily sure what that means. But yeah, you still want to make the earplugs, and I guess you have the I guess you still have the notice, so possibly two and two together would be to make the stuff. But yeah, how great is Barley's wisdom? Do we think he's gonna pass this?
I mean, I think he has.
Look,
He
anything could
needs.
happen.
Anybody can roll a 20.
He
Man.
needs at least a 13 to do his multi classes through wisdom. So
Nope. I'm back.
Ah,
I'm rolling. Hold on. I hope Barley remembers because you all will assume he is crazy. Disadvantage or regular?
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
He
Doesn't
didn't
matter.
pass.
You didn't pass. You have forgotten.
I did write down a note.
What did you write
What
down?
did you
specifically?
write down?
It says, "Go to mine, fuck up everything."
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
So,
mine.
well, no, we're gonna long rest, right? So I'm gonna
Oh
make
yeah,
the
no, we're gonna
earplugs.
do everything, and like I said, you still want to make the earplugs. You don't remember why, but you want to make the earplugs.
I'm gonna at least put my set in before I go to sleep.
Okay.
Can
Yeah.
I?
just
Can I,
I mean, I'll
can I
give
sneak out while
everybody
they're
else
all asleep?
theirs.
You may sneak out while they're all asleep.
By the way, we forgot everything in case you didn't catch that part.
Nope, I got that. I'm going to the orphanage.
Oh no, he's gonna fuck up some kids.
You drain the souls of the children to power the
Oh,
main
he's
gun.
gonna adopt one and
Oh, yeah.
or two.
All right, I go talk to Madame Greta.
The orphanage is locked.
I knock
It
on
is
the
like
door.
fucking 1 a.m. right now, bro.
How could I knock on the door?
I've looked
Or
at
Nobody
vulnerable children.
answers.
If you were at your house and it was closed and someone knocked on the door, you would at least look through the window or whatever.
Not if I'm asleep.
If someone knocked on the door, you'd wake up. Someone went to your
May-
apartment and knocked on the door, you would
Maybe
wake
there's
up.
gates.
I've been
maybe
to your
there's
apartment.
gates and you can't even get the. Can't even get
I
the.
jump over the gate then. Present an obstacle.
I mean, it is a locked door to a large orphanage.
I knock on the
You-
door.
There's no answer.
All
You
right.
could pick the lock.
Are there windows?
There are windows.
All right. I break a window.
On the first floor,
I mean, yeah, I can't fly.
oh, you can climb. You're dexterous.
First floor. It's fine.
Okay, you break a window. I'm
I go
assuming that you're breaking. Okay,
I go inside. Yeah. This is a
Okay.
means to.
you're inside. You're in, I guess, like a room with like I don't know, small like a little library, and there's like, yeah, books, tables, stuff like that.
All right. I sneak around. I'm looking for where the kids are sleeping.
They're upstairs.
I go upstairs.
Okay,
You die.
I may.
they're upstairs. There's a bunch of rooms. You see, like, basically, like if you start going through room to room, you open a door and there's, I don't know, 6 children in one room. Open another door, 6 children in another room.
I feel bad. All right. I look for the headmistress.
Okay, you can see. Basically, you keep go. Or the first door that you would have gone to open is locked. You believe that more than likely the first room going up the stairs is probably where she would be.
I knock on the door.
I guess after 10 minutes of
10
loudly
minutes?
knocking.
Jesus Christ! How fucking?
I don't understand. Do you just
thought-
wake up at the sight of nothing?
Yes.
Like, bro,
She
I-
thought it was just like one of the kids, and she's just like, "Fuck off."
bro,
Yeah, I guess it's 'cause I have
I
a-
almost slept through a fucking fire. I don't understand.
Yeah, I guess because I have a kid. Like, if Liam wakes up
Yep.
2 rooms away from me, I wake up immediately. Like, if he gets out of bed to go to the bathroom, I'm 100% awake. If Annette
Yeah, see,
rolls
I live in-
over, I wake up.
See, I
Gosh,
live in a
I'm the
place where
same
there
way.
are sirens that are going off constantly. If I woke up at any noise, I would
Yeah.
never sleep.
I sleep like shit because every single thing wakes
Everything
me up.
wakes me up. Yeah,
Yeah, no, nothing wakes
I'm
me up. I
basically
literally,
never asleep. Yeah.
But I can like when Nicole rolls over or pulls the blanket too much, I can go back to sleep. I
Oh.
register it and I can turn
Oh.
and go
That's
back to
dad.
sleep.
yeah,
That's
no,
cool.
like I
Yeah.
just like I just have like a solid 8 hours where like it's just nothing.
Now, like something more major wakes me up, like like my kid cries or is like, then I can't go back to sleep. But the minor things I can roll over. And
I'm
go
just
back to
saying, like,
sleep.
this woman could be the deepest sleeper. And Josh, I will go to your fucking apartment in the middle of the night and start banging on your goddamn door. You will wake up.
Will, I literally almost slept through a fucking fire 2 apartments ago.
How much
No,
noise
I will
does-
not.
It
How much
doesn't make
noise does fire
noise.
make?
The fucking fire alarms make noise. What do you mean?
Oh Jesus Christ!
What the
Okay,
fuck do you mean?
So you're an exception. Don't base your characters on an exception.
I mean,
This
Char-
lady,
characters
this lady,
can do whatever they want, man.
this
He's
lady
got-
has a bunch of kids. She is definitely in tune to waking up all the time.
No, she's
Yeah,
tuned
okay,
them
I'm
out
will- I'm
because
will-
she's fucking
I
sick of their
literally,
shit.
I will shoot her door
I'm willing
down
to give you.
if you
I'm willing to
prefer
give
me
you
to.
the fact that she'd wake up faster because I do not have kids, and I'll give you that. However, I do think that there's a lot more, especially if they live in a large city. There's a lot more people that are more able
Great.
to sleep through that stuff.
I will spend 5 minutes knocking. It's irrelevant. I spend
she
10
opens
minutes.
the
I
door.
spend 5 hours knocking on the door.
She opens the door, and now she's upset that there's this crazy fucking man at 1 a.m. who probably smells like beer knocking at her door.
Hey, Ellen Wilmette, how are you? Are you
doing?
are you Greta?
Why are you here?
I've heard you have kids that need homes.
Yes.
I
Yes.
I have a particular weakness for that and was interested in adopting some children.
In the middle of the night.
We don't let drunks adopt children.
Why are you assuming I'm drunk? I found that
Because you
offensive.
smell like beer and it's fucking 1:30 a.m.
I just are you so well off you can't have anyone adopt children? I don't understand. I'm a caring father. I've been a father 2 times previously. It didn't end well for those children per se, but I wouldn't say that is indicative of my parenting skills. I am a caring father. I'm a world traveler, multiple world traveler. Some would say. I have
Why couldn't you do this in the middle of the
I
day?
there is I travel with a bunch of judgy fucks who would have stopped me from coming here. I'm very interested in adopting. Some would say all of your children, but they would have stopped me. They would have said, "You don't need all of the children. I need all of the children. They need homes and fathers and love, and I
Do
need to
you
give
have
that to
do you
them."
have a home?
I have many homes, some would say. I've traveled here from multiple cities. I don't have the map up in front of me, but I live the life on the road.
What the
But
fuck is your game plan?
I don't understand. I have a machine gun worth more than this entire orphanage. I'm obviously rich as fuck. That's my game plan. I'm a man of wealth. I have fancy clothes. I have an expensive gun. I'm sorry. She is desperate to get rid of orphans.
She is
Shed them,
desperate to
some
find
would say.
caring homes for the
Caring homes, and
orphans.
I am a caring father. I will go through her.
All I'm
If
saying
if
is
she has questions, I am willing
breaking
to.
into an orphanage this late at night, early in the morning
Some would say breaking
is
in. Some would
not.
say entering. There was no breaking. There
You
was there
literally
was a
broke a
broken there
window to
was a
enter.
broken window that I entered through. I didn't break it. It's fine.
We can. I believe you're recording. We can roll it back. You did say you broke the window.
Hold on, she doesn't know that.
Well, okay. You
She
entered.
didn't wake up.
You entered a place that was locked.
Listen, I am offering to purchase for $0 all of the orphans. She's not at least interested in having a conversation.
She's definitely interested
Great,
between
let's
office
have that.
hours the next morning.
That is false. If someone called me right now at 11:01 and said, "I want to buy 1,000,000 gallons of propane," I would have that fucking conversation. And that's just propane. These are lives, human lives. Like you
Okay.
have that deal at
Hear
any
this from
point.
someone who's not a crazy person. A man who has a giant gun strapped to his back, smelling vaguely of alcohol. Really, I say vaguely, smelling heavily of beer, comes in and knocks on your door at 1 o'clock in the morning and asks to buy all of your children at an orphanage. That doesn't seem strange to you, because that seems that's like cult like shit.
All right. I look at her.
Does.
I'll fix it. It's fine. I look at her. I know it comes off weird, but I had a daughter who passed away, and I'm just looking to give good lives to other kids. They seem like they're pretty unhappy. They were like cheering at some shitty warlock fireworks. So I'm just looking to give them a better life. I don't have a home necessarily, but I have a life on the road. They can, they can learn new things. They can expand what they understand. They can move on. They won't live in this city necessarily, but they'd have a good life with me.
Come back tomorrow morning and we can discuss the prospect of you adopting
I
these
know.
children.
It just if I show up with 3 weirdos who are very against this, just know that I'm on board. So
I might be more open to the idea of adopting these children out to multiple people, because I think one man adopting about 60 children seems like not a good idea.
I mean, you say that, but I got it. I'm a good dad. It's fine. Yeah, they're not gonna be on board with this, but I'm just we'll
You don't
we'll
know me,
figure it out.
man.
Yeah, no, we'll figure it out. It's fine.
Mhm.
You can roll a persuasion check against all of them. I
I
have
would
faith in
love
you.
to roll. I feel like I've not rolled this entire game. I have not rolled an individual check against a person. I'm gonna roll persuasion. Can I roll deception? Can I roll stealth? Can I roll an insight?
Seems like
Animal handling.
it's a nature check for you.
I have a
right
+9 to animal handling. Can I roll? Can I handle her animal?
How do you have better animal handling than
All
me
right.
traveling?
I
Well,
have no idea.
with
How am I
that awkward
+9?
question.
That's wild.
Oh my god. All right. Well, with
Ye-
Barley's excursion to attempt to adopt children at 1 o'clock in the morning, I think that I'm willing to call it there. If you want to roll for a persuasion on for her to let you come back tomorrow without having issues, sure. Okay. She believes that you're genuine. You win.
Just give me. Go. I don't understand why you won't give me 60 human lives.
It
It's very rude.
it might be possibly because if I scroll up in the dungeon chat, there's the question about using human lives to power a machine gun.
Hey, that was all yay.
Yeah, I know, but I know that Will as a person is not above sacrificing people to kill a demigod.
I would never sacrifice. If you read my backstory, which I know you have, you would know that I would never sacrifice children to
Yeah,
power
but
my
what
machine
if the campaign went long enough that they were no longer children?
gun. Oh, well, adults are fine.
See?
That's a totally different story, though. They're adults. They made their own choice. They chose to stay with me. They could have left. I'm just saying I'm not leaving the city without 60 human children. We could do it the easy way, where you give them to me. We could do it the hard way, where I murder Madame Greta in cold blood in her
Yo, we're Skyrim now.
delirium. I'm leaving the city with 60 human children. I will fight the guards, I will fight the church, and I will fight Madame Greta.
So what I'm hearing is I have to kill Barley
Yeah,
in the
that's
next
fine.
2 sessions.
That's fair. I mean, to be fair, if that has not been your agenda since session 0.5 or whatever, like, you fucked up.
My agenda isn't to kill anybody. My agenda is to have a bunch of fun little things to do while you go and murder some dragons.
Now imagine if while we're doing fun little things, you also have to manage 60 small children.
See, that is part of the reason why it's never going to happen because I'm
I'm
not
just-
managing 60 small
You
children.
don't have to, I will manage them, right? They can tend the fire, they can put up tents, like,
So
just
you want slaves?
picture me
You want 60
as
slaves?
yeah, picture me as what's his name, Hargraves or whatever. Yeah, I have 60 potential
Umbrella
offspring or
Academy.
whatever. Yeah, Umbrella Academy. I have 60 potential offspring to turn into viable weapons. It's fine. Listen, Barley has a soft spot for kids. You knew that. You put 60 kids in front of him.
Listen,
Sweet.
Josh, we still have to make it back to the orphanage.
I mean, all he has to do
And
is convince you that that's where you guys have to go based off the information you forgot.
will he remember in the morning?
There's no reason to forget this.
Oh, because it has nothing to do
Yep.
with creature.
Josh, can I ask you, do you have Roddy or Seth sitting in the wings waiting for us to figure this shit out? And you keep like, no, you guys just wait.
So I was trying to get Roddy for one thing, but unfortunately the schedule wasn't doing it. He was just gonna play one of the NPCs, and I was trying to get Seth to come back, but he wouldn't commit to doing it. So it is what it is.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, I felt like it was like sitting in the wings, like if you were like
Yeah.
waiting for us to figure it out, and Seth was
Mhm.
like waiting to jump in. or whatever.
God,
He's like,
I fucking
I'm ready,
wish.
guys.
I fucking wish. No.
Then it's like, oh, they didn't figure it out. Not tonight.